Hello, Soul of Africa. Here is Divinately, and I'm talking to you from my car. From Retour au Pays, this channel on YouTube that talks about African diaspora that wants to go back to Africa to build Africa. But first of all, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. I'll ask you to like. If you did not like, let me know why in the comments. I will ask you to share a lot. That's how I get to know you and get to learn and spread the word, sorry, and comment a lot. Thank you. So today I wanted to talk to you. It's been a while, a week probably, and I wanted to talk to you. It's really not a particular subject, but I wanted to talk to you about this quarantine period, is really getting, too much with all these, identity crisis with Africa, Africans, and xenophobia, and hatred all over the web. And I wanted to talk to you because this quarantine is really a time of reflection. You need to think about your life. You need to think about your ways. You need to think about everything. It really is the beginning of a new adventure, because a quarantine period, you don't go through that twice in your life, sometimes even never in your life. This is the first time I will go through a quarantine period. I don't know if I will experiment one, in the next 30 years. I don't know. And it really is an opportunity to review everything. And Africa is right now going through a rough time. How we are being mistreated, how we are being unwelcomed. We are being really we are not in a good, state right now. And this COVID-19 is really getting something else. And we can see how with the vaccines and everything, we are not trustworthy to each other, and we are questioning, our science and our scientists, and we are questioning our ability, to be a great country with great people, and this is something that annoys me a lot, because I think it really is a new adventure, this quarantine, because it's not because we are blessed that everything that we do is right. It's true that we are full of differences, and we shouldn't, ignore it. But those differences, our mentality, we should only pay attention to them. Use the one that can allow our community to evolve, and, ignore the one that pull us back. And I want us to step up. I want us to think about what we want, what we really do want. Because the only thing here is that we are focusing on things that are not important, We are joining forces to go against vaccines, to go against people, to go against, people. This xenophobia thing, it's true that we should defend ourselves. When someone is going towards you, to hit you really violently, you should defend yourself. But then we are together today against the vaccines and everything, against the domination of, the oligarchy. But why focus on things that get us nervous, that bring hunger to us, Why not focus on us really properly? Join forces to be together, to build our countries, to build our land, to build our children, to empower the youth, to build infrastructures which the next generation will be proud of, to focus really on things that can elevate us. Aren't we a little, ambitious? What do we want the world to see in us? Do you want the world to see in us this insalubrity, this dirt, all this dirt, the poverty, the starvation, this image of us? All these bad roads, muddy roads, really bad road works. And all these fully crowded classrooms with our children in them. Don't we have a little love for ourselves? Where is the competitiveness to excel, to achieve? What? Don't you think that Africa can contain us all? Why do we keep on going, insisting on going to other countries when we have everything in our lands? It's true that everything is very hard to gain or earn or have, but we can always find a way. And now that people are waking, there's this awakening that is really rising. Now there are a lot of diaspora that are going back and that are doing things and that are opened, to new ideas, to innovation. We can create something, we can do something. There's a verse that says, as long as the heir is a child, he's no different from a slave, although is the master of all. But he is under tutors and caretakers until the time fixed by the Father. So until the time fixed by the Father, until the being we are neglected fix the time for us to be free or to open our eye, we will remain slaves or children, although we are the heirs. Older people are going to be, handling our wealth. You see what I mean? We should pay attention. We should join forces. We should accept each other as we are. We should, concentrate on ourselves. We really need the right state of mind. The right state of mind is necessary in this time of crisis. How long are we going to be children? How long aren't we going to learn? How long are we going to be stuck? Recognizing that we are stuck or that we don't have the keys, to open the door. It's not a failure. It's not bad. It's not a default. It's humility. But the wisdom comes when you direct it to the right being. The only thing I can tell you is that ask the question to that being, but ask the right question to receive the right answer. Or submit to that being, let it go and obey. Because obedience is better than sacrifices. Because you know what? We do not always have the right question or the right answer. Because we are only made of flesh. What can we do with flesh? What can we really achieve with flesh? From me to you, from my experience, I will say nothing. So that's what I wanted to share with you, because I think that we can do so much better. We can achieve so much. We are each other's guardians. What you are going through is the same thing as what I'm going through right now. The fact that you're hating me is that you're hating yourself. All this conflict around the world, we are going against each other. The diaspora is going against each other. Africans are going against each other. We should join forces. We don't need to love each other and sleep in the same bed or hug each other, but we should be together. We should join forces, join our forces spiritually so that we can work efficiently. We cannot achieve anything ourselves alone. We can do that together. Stop looking at the life of your neighbor, of your sibling, or it reminds me of that young girl that, that has been poisoned in Cameroon, that young Florazé, that young presenter from Equinox TV that has been poisoned by a sibling the same day of a child birthday. We shouldn't be hating each other. We should work together so that we build a better place for our children. Because this life is not about you or me. This life is about everyone. This life is about what did you come to do on earth? What is your mission? That mission, you should find it. Because that's the mission that makes you, useful on this earth. That's the mission that allows you not to think bad things like suicide or hate or I don't know what else, xenophobia. It gives you peace when you find your mission. Finding your mission is the must in your life, So I exhort you to looking down into yourself and find your identity, find your mission, and find your way. This is Divinely, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I really didn't want to have a main subject. It's a bit of everything. I'm sorry, but that's what I felt, and I wanted to share that with you. And this is the only way we can have a better place to live in Africa, is to know who we are, where we're going, and what we want most of all. And I'm asking you to subscribe, to like, not to like. If you did not like, just let me know in the comments. To share a lot, and then comment too. And I will talk to you later. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself.